First and foremost, I would like to thank Vinod Tiwari for this fabulous opportunity for interviewing all the regional mentor of change. Hey guys, I'm Hetal Sonpal, regional mentor of change for state of Gurgaon, state of Haryana, sorry. And it's been a great experience being part of a mentor for the Atal Innovation Mission. It's been absolutely wonderful working with these students and supporting them on their journey for innovation. The initiative by Vinod is extremely interesting because it gives a much better exposure to all the RMOCs. We get to know each other much better. We can become much tighter as a team, and we can share ideas and know each other and learn from that as well. And of course, once we implement those ideas in our own schools and for our students, then it's nothing like it. So thanks a lot, and look forward to getting more to seeing more of the mentors on the chat. Thanks.
Welcome to the special edition of the podcast series, Regional Mentor Interview by Vinod Tiwari, where you will discover true motivational stories of India. To represent 34 states and 722 districts of India, there is only 90 regional mentor of change and around 5,000 plus mentor of change who are associated with the flagship initiative of Atal Tinkering Lab by Atal Innovation Mission, NITI Aayog. These intellectuals and experts have been selected for mentoring to 7,200 schools across India, where approx 5 million students are benefited directly, with a vision to cultivate 1 million children in India as narrate innovators. Mr. Vinod, the host of the show, is also a regional mentor of change for Gujarat State, a best-selling author, international speaker, engineering director, and influencer, solar expert awardee, a strategic thinker, and has been referred to as a magician of words. He is truly a professor of success principles from the University of Life. In this podcast, he is going to interview one of the important regional mentors to learn about his journey, accomplishments, and ATL success till date. It would be definitely quite informative and motivating for all of us. Enjoy, and you can thank us later.
Hello and namaste and good evening. I'm honored to welcome each one of you to the one and only podcast show for students from all over India who are associated with Atal Tinkering Lab and those who wish to get engaged with the flagship initiative by Atal Innovation Mission NITI Aayog.
Welcome to the special edition of the podcast series, Regional Mentor Interview by Vinod Tiwari, where you will discover true motivational stories of India.
This episode is sponsored by rkswealth.com, a fastest growing company promises to be your partner into the journey of financial freedom. So you might be thinking that who are the regional mentors and who are the mentor of change? Let me just explain. To maximize the input of the Atal Tinkering Lab, Mentor of Change program is envisaged to be the largest formal volunteer network in India. Mentor of Change is aimed at engaging leaders, industry community professionals, brilliant technocrats, entrepreneurs who can guide and mentor young students in these labs for their neighboring schools to be as a role model for young innovators. After competitive rounds of the selections and reviews, top mentors from all over India has been identified and selected to take extra responsibility of their respective states. So approximately 91 regional mentor of change has been selected in 2 batches from existence of 5,000 plus mentor of change across the nation. So we are going to interview all of the regional mentor of change on an alphabetical basis. Here in this episode, I would like to invite Mr. Hetal Sonpal, who is a regional mentor of change from the state of Haryana. Welcome Hetal, and here is my first question to you. Can you please brief about you and your achievements?
Hey, thanks a lot, Vinod, for this opportunity. Talking about myself and my achievements so far, honestly, I've not done enough. There's a lot more ahead of me. But just to describe about my experience so far, I'm a electrical engineer from Indore, SGS ITS, 1996 batch, and I did my MBA from Narsi Monji, Mumbai in 99 in marketing and IT systems. Since then, I've had about a very healthy and exciting 22 years experience in the corporate life, which is hugely dominated by working for four large organizations: Wipro, Microsoft, LinkedIn, and Intel. Subsequent to that, I've been engaged in the startup ecosystem more like a startup evangelist, where I invest, advise, and mentor startups. And it's been a very exhilarating and very satisfying experience giving back to the community, because I do feel that it's always important to share your experience so that younger people can learn from that and benefit from that. So that's been my primary goal and objective in engagement with the startup ecosystem. I'm a motivational speaker. I have spoken at 30 plus B schools in the last 4 years. What I talk about is about my own experience in the corporate world, my engagement with startups, my experience on mentorship, and what I've learned from life in general is what I try to cover. I'm a enthusiastic runner. I have done about 18 full and 18 half and 12 full marathons. I've done the 50k ultra in Malnad, and I've also done the half Ironman in Delhi way back in 2018. I'm hoping to complete a full Ironman later this year. Let's hope things go as per plan. I'm a passionate reader. I've read more than 500 books in the last 5 years, and I plan to continue my exciting target of reading 100 books every year. I believe reading is a very essential skill. I'm an author. My first book, Against All Odds, which is a biography of my father, late Mr. Kishore V. Sonpal, got released by Rupa Publications last year, and it did exceedingly well. It's still available on Amazon and major offline retail stores as well. My latest project is I'm doing my PhD. I'm doing my doctoral studies from IIM Kozhikode in entrepreneurship. So another 4 years from now, I would hope to have the term doctor against before my name. That's about me.
Wow, Hetal, it's great to know more about you, and this is your humbleness that you're saying that you have not done a lot. You have done great. You are an engineer, MBA, having 2 decades plus experience, and you are mentoring for a start ecosystem, which is a very wonderful job. And you are a motivational speaker, you are an author, and the good part is that you are having an interest in sports, and you are an enthusiastic runner. Fantastic. Well, the good thing I like that you are a passionate reader, which is the best of the best of the best habit. And I would like to wish you all the best for putting doctor ahead of your name. All the best for the PhD. So guys, many of you would be thinking that what exactly is the ATL? I'll just brief about it. It is one of the aggressive initiative by our Prime Minister of India to establish innovative workplace in high schools based on the global living lab models, allowing a regular exchange of innovative ideas between the schools, teachers, expert mentors, NITI Aayog team, parents, and other relevant stakeholders. So the objective of this scheme is to foster curiosity, creativity, and imagination in young minds, and inculcate skills such as design, mindset, computational thinking, adaptive learning to empower critical thinking, communication, and problem solving. So as on today, there are approximately 7,200 Atal Tinkering Labs which has been successfully established across India, and out of which 70% of them are either in the government schools or government aided schools, including girls or co-ed schools. So hope you got a brief understanding about the Atal Tinkering Lab. Okay, so here we go for the second question. So Hetal, we would like to understand that why did you got influenced to join the initiative of Atal Tinkering Lab?
How did I get influenced about ATL? Come to think of it, it's been pretty long now. It's about 4 years since I've been an ATL mentor for the state of Haryana, and now last year I was privileged to be nominated as a regional mentor of change for ATL and NITI Aayog. And my experience, honestly, I do remember coming across it on LinkedIn or somewhere on an online platform. The word mentor obviously is very close to me. I do mentoring as a day job, so doing it for ATL was a very natural transition, and I have had an extremely satisfying experience being a mentor, starting with Amity International School, Gurgaon, which has been a great experience of knowing the program, understanding the initiative, and most importantly, learning from some bright and extremely talented children who have a great vision, who have a great desire to do something new, to do something wow. And I think from that perspective, it's a good experience for us mentors to be able to understand what a child thinks of today, right? Of course, bulk of the projects do invariably get oriented towards technology, but I appreciate the fact that NITI Aayog has not made any mandate that it should be technology centric alone, so that the room and field is open for more areas as far as innovation is concerned. I am looking forward to mentoring more schools going forward, provided my time and schedule permits. But yes, though, I would like to take this opportunity to thank NITI Aayog and the entire ATL team for this fantastic initiative. Last year, the ATL Marathon was a huge success, and I got a chance to continue my mentorship with 8 students from DPS Gurgaon. And we have actually created a startup among all of us, and the product should be out very soon. In the meanwhile, keep your fingers crossed, and let's hope that the startup initiative does work out to be successful. It could be a landmark achievement for the ATL team as a whole. Thank you.
Yes, Hetal, you're right that mentor journey is a good experience to understand and learn that what a child of today is thinking, because learning is a two-way process. And I'm glad to know that the DPS Gurgaon has done well in the ATL Marathon, and I'm confident that it will be a really big successful startup. Congratulations to all the DPS students. Well, I'm so excited to tell you that the project, which was initially started like as a pilot project, has become one of the biggest and successful project of the country, Atal Tinkering Lab. And till today, around 1.1 lakh innovative projects has been created for social and cross-cultural collaborations, ethical leadership, and to help in building innovative solutions for India's unique problems. Well, in order to foster inventiveness among students, Atal Tinkering Lab do conduct different activities ranging from regional level, national level, and school level competitions and exhibitions or workshops. So you will agree that today we stand on the brink of a technological revolution, which will certainly alter the way we think, we live, we work, we shop, we eat, whatever we do. And this is called Industrial Revolution 4.0, which is a digital fusion actually of technologies such as artificial intelligence, robotics, the Internet of Things, autopilot vehicles, 3D printing, nanotechnology, material science, biotechnology, quantum computing, you name it, there are so many. So completely it's a digital revolution 4.0. So here is my third and last question to you. Which are those 3 unique skills much required by the students for Industrial Revolution 4.0?
So three unique skills which are required for Industrial Revolution 4.0, or we can say three unique skills which are needed for students of today if they need to succeed in life. I would probably call out as hard work, resilience, and foresight. In today's world where you see a lot of people getting success very early, you tend to assume that luck has an important role to play, and if you are not able to succeed in the initial few stages, few attempts, you tend to blame your luck and give up working hard. And that's something which is important to learn, that not many will be able to succeed or be able to sustain a period of luck for a very long time. Hard work has an important role to play. So my advice to students would be that constantly ensure that you're working really hard, focusing on your goals and objectives and your vision. Have a dream large enough which can keep you constantly occupied, and work really hard towards that. The second one, resilience, has gained prominence because of COVID, and we have all been witness to the kind of challenges and hardships which the world has had to go through. And one thing which has really stuck out as important and essential as a quality is resilience. To be able to bear pressure, to be able to go through those tough times and yet hold your head high is not easy. But that's something which the sooner a student understands, the better it is, because resilience will work for you in a very long for a very long time, will work for you in many different circumstances and scenarios, and that's a very core skill for you to look at. The third and most essential skill, I would say, is foresight or vision, right? Think big, think long, plan for the long term, be prepared for shortcomings in the near future. You might not gain a lot of success in the midterm, but for the long term, be razor focused on achieving your goals and objectives and doing whatever it takes to ensure that you achieve that success. So look long term, have a foresight, have a vision, and you're bound to succeed in whatever you try to do. I've just tried to summarize these 3 points, and I would like to thank Vinod for this awesome opportunity. It's a great initiative what you're doing, getting all of us mentored together on one platform and giving us a chance to share our vision and ideas. And I just hope things go well for this. Thank you.
Yes, Hetal, the three skills you have given is not only useful for students, but it is really useful for everyone who want to achieve success in his own life for long term, like hard work, resilience, foresight. This is really required for each one of us. And let me tell you that luck is spelled as hard work. The spelling of luck is HARDWORK. So guys, think big, work hard with a long-term vision, and success will be yours. And I really appreciate of your kind words for the podcast series. Thank you very much for your time to be a part of the podcast show, and I'm sure that your knowledge and wisdom is going to be helpful for millions of students across India and across the globe. I believe that this mission could not be so successful without the contribution of each and everyone. And here I would like to convey my sincere thanks to all the parents, the teachers, the mentors, IITs, IIMs, government organizations, public companies, tech giant companies, IT organization. All of them have supported well. And last but not the least, the AIMT and the able leadership of NITI Aayog. I would like to say that this is a massive revolution, and it is all happening because of the big vision of our beloved Prime Minister, Honorable Shri Narendra Modi. This is happening because of the able leadership of the Vice Chairman of NITI Aayog, Dr. Rajiv Kumar, the CEO of NITI Aayog, Shri Amitabh Kant, the Mission Director of Atal Innovation Mission, Dr. Chintan Vaishnav and Mr. Ramanan, and definitely a dedicated team, Miss Deepika, Miss Swati Rao, Miss Madhuri, Mr. Ronak, Miss Naba, Miss Varya. They are really working hard to make this happen. And finally, all the students who are really the center of attraction, who are learning and growing from innovator to entrepreneur. This episode is sponsored by rkswealth.com. A fastest growing company promises to be your partner into the journey of financial freedom. Hope that you have enjoyed the session and looking forward to see you on next Monday with a new personality, the new regional mentor of change from different state of India. Till then, stay safe and stay motivated. Have a pleasant evening. Goodbye.
Appreciate your time to join this week episode. We hope that you have enjoyed the knowledge and content as shared by the regional mentor of change. We would like to convey our sincere thanks to NITI Aayog, AIM team and all the sponsors. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, rate and review. And you can also share it with others on your social media and WhatsApp groups. This show is available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and you can choose your favorite channel. Join us again on next Monday to meet exciting new personality from a different region of India. To catch all the latest podcast from Mr. Vinod Tiwari, you can follow him on Instagram at I am Vinod Tiwari. See you next Monday. Have a pleasant evening.